good, YouTube? Slender Revolution X here, coming to you guys with a topic video today on Noble Knights. They just released the new Noble Knight Peridor. Is that his name? Yes, Peridor. How long is it going to take for them to keep throwing support at this deck before it gets ridiculous? I think it really balances on only one card will tip the scales and make this deck unbeatable. And that is a sort of Rhoda card, you know, a card that they can use to search for Noble Knights. And this deck will be absurd. But I'm getting kind of past the topic of what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to let you guys know what Noble Knight Peridor did and how it kind of can affect the deck itself. So without further ado, let's dive into the explanation of his effect. While equipped with a Noble Arms card, this card becomes dark and its level is increased by 1. That's great for Exceeds. When this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped with a Noble Arms equipped spell card, target one Noble Arms card in your graveyard and add that card to your hand. It's just more support. It's getting ridiculous. His 1900 attack, 300 defense. And it's kind of insane about how much support this deck has been getting since it came out. You know, when it came out, you were like, it's okay. Then you started getting like Drystan and the little girl, I forget their name, and like just more Noble Arms cards. Then you're starting to get Exceeds. It's getting ridiculous, and I think you can only throw support at it for so long before it becomes top tier. I think we can see a lot of those start to top regionals. I think we had the first one top a regional a couple months ago. It wasn't like, it didn't win the entire thing. It didn't go undefeated. It wasn't anything absurd. It did top the regional though, which is very, very impressive for the deck because you haven't really seen that happen yet, and to be the first to do that is very impressive. So, but I think, you know, it's insane that it just goes to show you that if Konami wants a deck to be good, they'll do whatever it takes. I mean, this deck essentially is missing one card, and it'll become ridiculous. Because all of these guys, the only downfall that I can see, like the way to beat the deck, more so than anything, is to just, every time they put a monster on the field, get rid of it. Don't set up, don't let them set up, just get rid of it. I had a buddy that played in Regional who was playing Constellars, and the way that he beat this deck was Pallades every turn the card that went, the monster that they played on the field. Because if you let them get a 1-up on you, you're going to have a tough time getting out of it. Not to say that you can't, but it becomes infinitely harder than if you were just to get rid of the monster that they played. So, I mean, with the release of Noble Knight Peridor, or Peridor, or however you want to pronounce it, these names are kind of difficult. It's only a matter of time at this point, guys. So, start trying to be prepared for these cards, because I think in the very near future they're going to become a pretty viable deck to play, and a pretty competitive deck at that. So I just wanted to let you guys know on the news on them and how ridiculous it is that these cards keep getting support, this archetype keeps getting support. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. I always love to hear from you guys. If you have any comments on the Noble Knight stuff, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys. And as always, folks, remember to subscribe to join the revolution today. This is Slender Revolution X signing out, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.